This is Debbie and Ian with Bouken Adventure, and we found our RV.
We did.
Yeah, come on along and we'll show you.
Here we go.
First and most important, it is dog approved.
You have Bonnie and Ruby in here. They've already checked it out. Come and take a look at this.
I love this big, extra big chair because there's usually a dog sitting with me up front.
There you go.
But when we walked in, when I first walked into this RV, I said, this is the one, Ian. And I got this feeling about it, and it felt well loved and well taken care of and has features we were looking for. Like recliners.
Take a look at these right here. We wanted recliners because we have lazy boys at home. We've used it for years. We're kind of spoiled. So I have an individual recliners. This is the way this coach came from the factory with individual recliners here. Yes, I didn't put a coaster down.
Shame.
Shame, shame, shame.
It up already.
And it just is a good deal. This is a 2008 Holiday Rambler Imperial Trinidad 4 and has a few upgrades. Of course, it has the Fisher dishwasher in it. It does have a convection microwave oven. It's been replaced. We have one TV up here. That's the old 2008 TV. I left that cabinet open. And they have this. I'll get this in here in a second. So, what do you think about that, honey?
We have this great residential refrigerator with ice and water on the outside, which is convenient, I think. Mm-hmm. We've got 2 layers of shelving for pantry or whatever. Plus, we've got this little nice place here that you can access when the slides are in. You know, snacks we might need.
Right.
You know, doggy treats. And
that's true. And you look at all the ornate wood. Yes, it's definitely dated with all the sculpting, but this is all solid wood, right? Mm-hmm. There's no laminate in this whatsoever. Take a look around here. As a dinette.
I might change this. I'm not that crazy about the fabric.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely dated. Nice stuff.
Ian also loves having chairs instead of the booth, so it's got the pull-out table with chairs, and the extra 2 are in this closet in the back.
Great. We can use a workstation, that's why. Going back here.
Also important to us, bath and a half.
There you go. Lights.
Size. Let me turn the light on.
Lights are over there.
Okay.
Top
I can't
left.
tell. Top left.
Top right.
Okay.
There you go.
So
and
got some storage in here too. Not that much.
And
I get enough room to sit and take care of business.
There you go. And I will have to replace a few lights here. Go to LEDs and the fluorescents, and of course, then you put burnt out bulbs here.
The toilet, there's plenty of room to, you know, take care of your business.
There you go. As Matt says, some Matt RV reviews and liquefied, prime pooping position right there. What do you think?
There you go.
Do you agree?
I forgot the term. I'm sorry, man.
There you go. So 3-zone air conditioner. So the middle air conditioner is blowing warm air. I do need to replace that, or 3-zone. There's 3 AC units, so it's still need to work on that. And they did replace the mattress and gave us this mattress. It's not a Brooklyn bedding. I don't know who makes this one.
Feels nice though.
But, mattress makers in Florida, but it is very comfortable.
Yes, it is.
Ornate headboard. Again, this is all solid wood. And plenty of dresser space over here. Again, 2008 television. Probably need to replace that at some point, but it works. They all work. So we got plenty of dresser space. Remember, this is going to be a full-time coach for us. Coming back here to the master bath.
Plenty of drawers.
1 sink, plenty of drawers. And
2 sinks would be okay, but we've got the half bath with that.
That's the idea.
If we need it, so.
And it has a giant medicine cabinet. Look at how deep this medicine cabinet is.
Oh yeah.
Look how big this is.
Plenty of drawer storage and plenty of under sink storage.
There you go.
And we've got shelving here.
Now you could put a dryer up there if you wanted to.
We might.
It does have a combo.
It has a combo,
down
which
here.
wasn't my first choice. I'd rather have 2 separate ones. In my opinion, it would take twice as long to do the laundry, right? But it's not a deal breaker, so.
I agree. Definitely do agree. I think I like to have an extra shelves up there for towels, beach towels, and everything else. Mm-hmm. And of course, it has a rod up there if you want to make it a hanging closet. And of course, then we have a wardrobe. It's cedar lined.
There's the extra
it's not cedar lined, but extra chairs. Is leaf for the table. Got drawers down here. Safe is underneath that little silver thing back there.
I honestly don't know what this is, Ian. What is this?
What?
Is this a cabinet or is it just for decoration?
No,
It's covering
that's all the
something.
teletext
Okay, there we
stuff,
go.
which I need to work on.
Okay.
The teletext system. There's a safe down there underneath the grate
Yes.
panel.
Yes.
And engine access back here. Plenty of room. And the idea, I do have an AC vent in the closet, so nothing gets really hot back here.
Don't want to mess
Good.
with my stunning wardrobe.
There you go. Does have a good,
T-shirts and jeans.
has a one-piece shower and stuff, so don't worry about seams leaking down here. Check the whole area. Skylight is not leaking. It's been replaced before. Might have to change this out for a different type of a head. I do like the oxygenic ones, and we gotta get all of our shampoo stuff in here. But you guys think it's cool? What do you guys think? Oh, you okay, boo boo? Go ahead and lock this for travel. Again, look at this. This is all hardwood doors. It is sweet.
I love it. Like I said, I just knew. I mean, I knew we'd need to make a few changes, but I knew when I saw it that it was the one, and it was well cared for and well done.
I agree. Now, there's some things, like I said, needs to be fixed. One is like the teletext system. If you get any hints on what to do. So you see the lights come on, I turn the lights on, and if I wait a little longer, they will go off all by themselves. So it's something with the control board. I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh.
Plus, I'm going to replace these
It's
with
not
LEDs.
a timer or something.
No, it's not a timer. You come back up here, but again, it's original refrigerator from Frigidaire. Gets really cold, makes ice, works well. But all solid wood in here is built like a tank. So replace the AC, work on the lighting system a little bit, and this. And I'll get to this in a minute. That thing's gorgeous, but it's got to come out. Just saying. So why am I sitting on the floor in front of this? And you're probably wondering, what is this, right? You gotta go lay down on your belly, on your back. This is Ruby right here, by the way. So the previous owners, nice stuff, have a couple dogs that had some anxiety issues, so they wanted to crate them. So they had this lovely, beautiful dog crate built. It's all hardwood, has these barn doors on it to open up like this. You want to check it out there, Ruby? What do you think? And it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's all hardwood, butcher block top, nice stuff. Now, the only thing they didn't need to work on is the catch. They do have these clamps to hold it shut. But we want the couch here that folds into a bed, because all we have is the king bed, and there's no other place to sleep for like our kids come visit or our friends come with us. So they had the couch. It's actually in the basement. So I need to pull all this out. I hate to do it because this thing's gorgeous, and put in the couch that turns into a sofa. So we'll do that. And by the way, is anybody looking for a beautiful dog cage for their RV? I make a good deal on this one. I'm just saying. So as mentioned, so take a look at this. So they mounted the TV up here. It does have a sound bar behind it. And solid butcher block top. Look inside the dog cage here. Let me see if we can come down like that. Lovely hardware. Nice job. But it's got to go. I'm just saying. It has to come out. So again, this coach was a steal for the price. The crazy thing about it is it gave me all the paperwork from the previous owners. This coach is built in 2008. It was a custom build. And so that's why it doesn't have the couch over here. You see behind me has the recliners. Even put a CB in it, did everything back in 2008. The sticker price on this thing in 2008 was $458,000, which I think was ridiculous. But again, this is a 2008 Holiday Rambler Imperial Trinidad 4 floor plan. So it's kind of hard to find the bath and a half versions. We were really trying to chase down a Monaco Camelot 42 DSQ for the bath and a half. Those are hard to find in good shape. So this popped up in the Monaco group, and we jumped on it. Now, as I mentioned before, there's a few things we need to fix. For example, the slide toppers need to be replaced. They're torn. I already noticed that. The center air conditioner is only blowing warm air, which discount on the price because of that. They told us everything that was a challenge on the coach or needed to be fixed. Went through the list, and I also had someone else inspect it. And stuff, so we already knew about that. So new air conditioning needs to go there, but the two ACs right now are keeping up here in Texas, so that's good. Now, if this had been June or July or August, I don't think two ACs are going to keep up, but right now they are keeping up. And there's a few little knick-knack things that are issues. For example, all the awnings over the windows are powered awnings. So you don't need to go outside with a little stick and pull them down and latch it, which I prefer. Nice stuff. I don't really care for the electric ones, but it's kind of cool to have those. And of course, they all work except for one. This one right here, I'll turn the camera this way. That one does not go down. So I need to find out what's going on with it, what is causing the issue. And so my guess is either a relay or the motor is not working at all. But the rest of them work fine, so that's a beautiful thing. Especially when you get out west or even down here with the sun beating down. I don't need to spend extra time putting darker window tint on or ceramic tint to keep the heat out, or Reflectex. Just lower the awnings and keep the sun from beating on the windows. That is a positive in my book, I'm just saying. So come along with me up here. I know a lot of you want to take a look, including Ruby, want to take a look at the cockpit area. This is well laid out. Now I've had 4 gas coaches. This is my first diesel. A lot of new buttons to deal with. Trying to figure out, does it have hydraulic and air leveling? Of course, engine brake, Allison transmission. This is a 425 horsepower Cummins engine in it. Smart wheel from Holiday Rambler. They did upgrade the stereo. It has navigation, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, all ready to go right there. We do need to work on these drink holders, like one here and one over, where to go? Oh, one over here. Nice stuff, because they will not hold Stanleys. We love our Stanleys, so I need to fix that. Actually, I have the 2 from our previous RV that hold the Stanleys, so I need to mount those in here because we're just a little partial. We love our Stanleys. Like to have the handle, like to have the straw. Just saying. As I walk through the coach, a couple other things I said, I want to replace all the lights. Part are LEDs, part are halogen. Want them all LEDs, especially the fluorescents. There's one here, there's one in the bathroom, and there are 3 back here. The fluorescents, these are all the old tube type fluorescents. We're going to replace those with LEDs. Off the e-trailer for the win. I'm just saying, they already have them, so they're on their way. They should be here by next weekend. I get those installed. That'll cut down the heat back here, but also it'll help with power consumption as we start thinking about down the road putting a battery bank in here for some off-grid camping, which I don't know how much we're going to do in a coach this size. This thing's a monster. Nice stuff. But we wanted extra space for full-time living, and it's definitely got it. And of course, at some point we'll replace the carpet. It's definitely dated. You can see it came from the factory that way. Same thing here. It's not in bad shape. It's just old and dated. I don't know what we're going to do about these valances. Debbie does not like this paisley design, but right now they work. We'll figure that out later. But all the cabinet space, especially up here, take a look at this. Huge, deep cabinets, passes all the way through. In here, of course, you have a pull-out drawer. I do wish these drawers a little larger for silverware, but for the price we got this coach, I'm going to live. And this will work for now, the 2 sinks, but luckily I know somebody who's a stonemason, does a lot of work with countertops. He can cut this out, and we can put a large stainless steel sink in here. But plenty of cabinet space. Again, all hardwood. Love it. So the coach, you can see, is in great shape. It's stored inside for part of its life, not all of it, but it's been waxed. Don't really have any paint checking. There is some way up high, some paint checking, not a lot. Nice stuff, but do have, like I said, the power awnings above the windows. That's a side topper encasing up there. And of course, you have the big awning that comes out. Do have the swing out doors, which I prefer. So this is the main, and you see the couch in there. Do have powered slides. Nice stuff, so that's the big one right there. This is the secondary slide. That's the mattress, another part. Including the televator that goes behind the couch is right there. Fuel is here, a little weird, right? So you can fill from both sides, but you go through the door here and you open it up. You have storage on each side. And of course, more storage back here. You got plenty of storage. Our neighbor came over to say hi, so I had to stop recording for a second, but working way back, I already showed you. Oh, let's come back up here. This is where the aqua hot is. I do need to do a little adjustment in the door right here. You see this little gap. But aqua hot's in here, your water tanks, and a little heater they put down, electric heater, I guess. I guess it comes that way to keep all your tanks warm. Come on back this way. This is your coach battery compartment. So we got 4 6 volts in here. Plenty of room. Put 2 layers of lithium. That's what I'm saying. A couple layers of lithium batteries. I think it'd be good to go. Disconnects are in there. This is access to your filters. Well, actually, no, this is for your start batteries, your coach batteries right here. It does have a side radiator. Going back here, Cummins power. Come over this way, side radiator. And let me flip you around this way. So in here is, just step right in the anthill. This is one of your wet bays right here. You do have paper towel holder. This is where all your dump is at. Your sewer hose goes in that container right there. Just have a little light that comes out. And of course, this continues on. Do have a power reel for power cord. Same thing for the water. And what I like about this, get this open up, is that it has a manifold system. So even back in 2008, they thought about if you had a water leak somewhere, I can come back here, use that key, I can shut off water to one part of the coach and keep going. Love that. And of course, I need to change those filters too. And by the way, now we're ready for blue technology. I gotta figure out how to mount that in here, and I think we'd be good to go. So that is a quick and dirty review of new to us 2008 Holiday Rambler Imperial Trinidad 4 floor plan RV, and we are excited to get back out on the road. Like I said, a few things I need to do. I need to measure the slide toppers, get all new slide toppers, get those installed, do some tweaking on the inside, and of course get the other air conditioner, install that. Luckily I have a friend that has a teleboom, it makes life easier. You know, we hope you enjoyed that quick tour of our RV. I know this has been a long time coming. Those who have been following our channel are like, are you ever going to get a new RV? We finally did. I said, you know, life got in the way, kids in college, they're graduating, and we can finally pull the trigger on getting an RV for our retirement life, and this is the one we chose. So if you like what you saw, please give us a thumbs up and a like and comment, especially if you are a Monaco or Holiday Rambler owner and you have any tips, tricks, things we need to know about these coaches. I know they're built like tanks, but they do have some little idiosyncrasies that you need to think about and stuff, and I've already joined numerous Monaco and Holiday Rambler groups. But if anything you can share with us, we would take the advice. We definitely appreciate it. Hope you like what you saw. We're Bouken's Adventure, and we hope to see you out on the road.